ex-boyfriend finally tells her the truth. Let's get it, man.
You might have been depressed because you moved away, and I understand that.
And you didn't bother to be there for me or ask me if I was okay at all.
I did all the time. You didn't.
No, you were
I ain't gonna lie, his girl a little bit out of his league, though.
always just like nagging me to do things.
Hello, and welcome to Split Decision. I'm your host, Kat Takahashi, and today—
I did host an Ox War one time. It was pretty good.
Today, we brought 4 ex-couples to the studio. Some of these couples are reuniting for the first time. Some are still seeking closure.
That is a lie.
And some
You could tell they got
may
issues.
still be in love.
I really just want to be with you.
You're
I
about
forgot
to face
who
some
won.
of the
Somebody won $50 though.
toughest, most intimate questions you've ever been asked. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. The first prompt is, I will miss having sex with my ex. Make your split decision.
Y'all niggas miss having sex with y'all ex. We did that already. Y'all do miss having sex with y'all ex. We did a Google Forms with you niggas. Y'all do miss it. Y'all do miss it. Jamal, you don't miss it?
In 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and turn around.
Damn. Imagine. Damn, being this nigga. This nigga ain't got no drip. I ain't gonna lie. The girl look a little out of his league, or she just bossed up.
Dane, you say yes, but Luna, you say no, I will not miss having sex with my ex. Why is that?
I just haven't really felt any sexual urges for anyone for a while, so it's not just him in particular. It's just not something that's been on my mind lately.
Mm-hmm. Dane.
I mean, yeah, I totally would love to. But, you know, I'm just gonna have to move on from that.
How does it feel knowing that she's stepping on the no right there?
Oh, it's no biggie, you know.
Okay. Were you expecting
100.
that?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
100,
Because I've been
okay.
trying.
100. Okay.
Ray, you're no, but Mia, you're yes. So Mia, I'd love to hear more.
I feel like the sex was cool for the time and I enjoyed it, but I feel like if we were to try to revisit it now, it would be weird just on like an emotional level, but like the sex was good physically.
Ray, why are you on no?
The sex was better for Mia than it was for me, just because of the dynamic that we had
Right.
specifically. It was more focused on what she wanted than what I wanted.
Yeah.
What was it that you wanted that you weren't really getting?
I mean, you talking to,
I'm a top.
you're talking to 2 women right now. I guess.
I'm also a top.
Yeah, so that's like what that's the conversation we're having here. Like
yeah.
I enjoy topping like
Yeah.
a lot, and
Okay.
so like I was like switching to accommodate, and you were not as much.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be frank, I wanted to strap her more than she wanted to be strapped. That's what's happening.
Crazy that you said that verbally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Mia, and I'm 23.
My name is Ray. We weren't.
Priscilla, Victor, you both say yes.
I think we had a really good sex life. I'd only ever been with one other person before him. So when we got together, I was really given the space to like explore like sexuality in the room and new things. And it was
That nigga feeling good right now.
just like a very safe and fun
Have you ever wanted or knocked down nah, I never have. I never wanted to. I've never seen a, how can I say that? I'm saying it. I never seen a stud on like ever and been like, ooh. Like she looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, she look good. Never been my
space.
type.
For me, I'm super into like the BDSM world.
Okay.
So getting to like
What is that, chat? Can y'all say that?
really explore that
What is
after
that?
like just reading about it for so long
Okay.
was very fun for me.
1 out of 10. How was the experience?
I was a 10.
How was it for you, Victor?
10. I just want some suspense there. Yeah.
Ray, how about you? 1 to 10. How would you rate sex with Mia?
It's like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah, it's like not bad sex. That's all I can really say. You got what you wanted a lot
Bondage.
more than I did.
Jen, what attracted you both together?
So he's not my type at all.
Oh,
So then, yeah, so it was only after that he grew on me.
that's so tough. You like, wait, is it bad to be, if you not your girl type, do y'all feel a certain way about that? I feel like that's kind of crazy, like, but then also when I think about it, I don't. but she got a type. You know what's fucking with me? She got a type. You know what I'm saying? She see a certain nigga and that's her type. She like, oh, she like that. You feel me?
Then I was like, I do like taller, bigger guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So then now
You hate to not be your BF type? Because that just mean you not normally what he go for. But when he see what he go for, he like, oh, I like that shit.
he's very attractive to me.
How about for you?
Yeah, it's like same thing. We started as best friends, and then so I never got attracted to her
What's your
whatsoever.
type, Negro?
And then it just grew.
Buttocks.
You know, it's that love, that bond that we had.
We were together for 8 years.
My girl.
And we broke up about 3 years ago. We broke up because of trust issues and respect issues for each other and communication.
Okay, the next prompt is, my family and friends thought I could do better. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and turn around.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, my family and friends thought I could do better. Shit, this nigga's gonna be feeling this shit. Damn.
Wow.
Interesting, okay. Luna, you say, yes, your friends and family thought you could do better.
You know what I'm saying?
My family liked Dane. It was more so my friends
hookah in
knowing
your
of situations that we had been through.
Do you have an example?
So, you remember New Year's Eve in New Orleans?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, run that hell back.
Dane, it was more so.
Yes, your friends and family thought you could do better. Tell us more.
My family liked Dane. It was more so my friends knowing of situations that we had been through.
Do you have an example?
So, you remember New Year's Eve in New Orleans?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was pretty
What happened?
angry.
What happened?
We went to a show and we came back and I had said something that upset him. He kind of threw a fit and he just walked out the door, and I ended up spending New Year's alone that night at my friend's house because everybody else was off doing stuff. So I was just kind of crying in the bed by myself.
Oh, he a crash out. He just do shit.
And had no idea where
Unless
he
she
went.
said something crazy.
Just because of a
But even though I wouldn't act like that though.
small argument that had ensued earlier.
He looked like a crash
Okay,
out though.
and then, so your friends know about that kind of stuff.
It, made them think less of him for sure.
I was not the
what did she
best on
say?
that New
Facts.
Year's, and I am very aware that her friends weren't too fond of me after that, for sure. And that was just like getting close to the end of our relationship. But my friends and family really liked Luna, you know.
Not all of them liked me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So Ray, your friends and family thought you could do better?
Yes. You never really met any of my family, but all of my friends think that you took advantage of me and like didn't appreciate all the things that I did for you. They also found out about the PowerPoint that you made about my red flags after our first date.
That's so funny.
Isn't it hilarious?
The PowerPoint?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she made a PowerPoint of my red flags after our first date, and she went through it with her friends, and then
We were drunk.
eventually I found out, and I like told my friends like, haha, and they were like, hey, that's actually not okay. So.
I wouldn't. I don't know if would y'all look deep into that?
Mia, why did you say yes?
The way that you would speak to me sometimes like wasn't okay. Like you almost had like no filter to a point where you were just like being mean to me all the time.
Yeah, that's
And I
fair.
was like, damn, this sucks. Like I love you.
Yeah, that's
you know?
my fault, my bad. Grew up in a crazy household.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
sorry.
I'm definitely not making no PowerPoint drunk. But that's just because I'm also a nigga and I got other shit going on. But yeah.
I think you were just like working through some stuff,
Yeah, I
and my
think-
friends
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
saw how that affected me. But they love you now.
The next prompt is, I cheated on my ex.
Yee!
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Jen, you're on yes.
Yeah. So we were just really young. We dated since high school. We realized that we had very different love languages. And then I was just always constantly
She gotta go to the career safe.
searching that in other people. But yeah, like I messed up. And then I hurt him a lot because I'm also his first girlfriend and everything. And so
Don't tell
like
them niggas that.
everything like really came crashing down hard after.
How did you find out?
It was like a friend that we hung out with in a group for I think like about 3 years or so. She talked to him and he talked to her behind my back. So then the girl that was with that guy at that time, I found out from her because she sent me messages
Okay.
that they deleted from each other.
Eee.
So it hurt like really, really, really bad because I'm a guy of respect, you know, and then that's kind of disrespecting me.
And you were in love with her?
Kinda.
Yeah, I was. I mean, she was my first, and then I thought she was my last too.
What was it that made you want to cheat on him?
I don't know, like I always told him, like when we started being together, I was like, I hate cheaters because I got cheated on.
Oh man, hold on. Let me read this. Do y'all really believe in this love language shit? My girl was trying to explain that shit to me. I think, bro, I feel like love language is is basically just what people like. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think it's just like, oh, I this is what I like a lot. I think they just grouped it into something called love language. This shit right here though. She said hold on.
I don't know, like I always told him, like when we started being together, I was like, I hate cheaters because I got cheated on before too. I think it was just more environmental factors, like how I am with my family. Like I'm just like this perfect person. And then I think I always wanted to like self-destruct, self-sabotage. But he was like literally everything I ever had. Like he was the best person, like best boyfriend. He treated me right. Like our love language was very different, but like, I mean, he loved me, and I know that he loved me, but then...
Hey, man. Can we just keep it G-real, man? My love language is fucking. My cock sucked is my love language. How do you spell cock like that?
I don't know what happened, and that's my biggest regret.
After the cheating, I tried to make it work, but it was still in my mind, in the back of my mind. The trust was gone.
Yeah.
Is there a chance?
No.
I mean, there's always a possibility.
Come on, man. Damn. What's up with niggas, bro? She yapping. No, she definitely she ran game on this nigga. She just talked around this nigga. Ran game, just talked around this nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think one of you, I'm gonna show y'all a video. I watched it. There were some things that I liked. There were some strange things. This nigga was just a strange person. But y'all called him my evil twin. I watched one of his videos. It popped up on my shit, and I just wanted to see what he was talking about. That nigga was speaking some shit. I'm gonna show y'all. It's very separate, but I'm gonna remind me. But this right here. Come on, brother. My love language is showing. Is Shalon getting sucked through her black hole of a throat? Yo.
The next prompt is.
So y'all, this is who y'all tried to say was my evil twin. Switch account. This is who y'all tried to say was my evil twin, bro.
AME game. All right, so
yeah, this is that nigga. He says some things that I felt like, well, I was like, oh, kind of like he's saying some shit, but y'all did say this was my evil twin. Nigga look like Boom Gang. Nigga looks like a whole lot of shit. If you do put Dior and Young and May together, not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna go back to what we were watching, but yeah, that is that nigga do look evil, don't he? That nigga look evil. If Dior never stop trapping, that nigga he look crazy, don't he? But he has some shit. I kind of was fucking with what he was saying a little bit, like certain things, but some things I was like, it's a little stretch for me. But I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, might be all right.
Since our separation, I've been with someone who is better in bed. Make your split decisions in 3.
I hope nobody. They gonna show this for real?
3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
Yikes. Since our separation, I've been with someone who is better in bed. Yikes. She right here? Why she ain't got no respect for niggas, bro. Okay, boom. And then these niggas, they just on the same page, so fuck them. It is what it is. But these niggas like, and I guess that's cool. I know that helped him out. But these is like, bro. Look at the hoes. Ooh, the women. Ooh.
So Jen, after the breakup, there
Yeah.
was someone else who was even better.
So like when I was with him, like that's the best I ever had. But then like when we broke up, like I was with someone that like really loved me, like really like just gave me everything, like in the short amount of time that like for 8 years I couldn't even feel with him. So that's why I think that their sex was better in the sense that it was like love. But I think that's what I was missing from him was like I couldn't receive love the way that he gave.
Did you feel that way too during the sex? Like you couldn't give your love?
I thought I gave my all, 100% of it, because that's all I knew. So I gave my 100. Yeah.
Okay, Victor, how do you feel that she's standing on yes right now, that yes, she had a better experience since you?
I mean,
she got hate for that nigga. No, real shit.
good for you. That's awesome. Yeah. I feel like we were always pretty sex positive, so I think if you're out there having great sex, like I'm not gonna hold it against you. It would be weird to expect her to only have bad sex after the fact, you know? I feel like I kind of pushed you to date other people initially.
Yeah, he kind of really did. I had a very negative view.
No, you're right though. Honestly, that definitely just mean that nigga like that you can't fault the nigga. That's all he ever knew. He only knew that vagina. He never knew how to lift his leg up. You know what I'm saying? He never knew how to get behind, grab her. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me chill. But he ain't never did all of that. You feel me? So like, it was really like she just laid on her back. You know what I'm saying? And he just got on top. He was a motherfucking missionary demon. He was on that whole, you know them niggas, and he'd be get up and he'd be fall back on the bed and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He was on that shit. He wasn't ever really on no like real timing. You feel me? The nigga didn't know, but like that's all he knew though. You feel me?
On relationships after we broke up, because I was like just completely shattered and all my thoughts and beliefs were pretty much destroyed.
You didn't need the visual or the audio. My
Like,
apologies.
you're young, you're single, like get out there, meet people, like leave your house. We were together for 2 years and we broke up in July of 2021.
I started feeling like I wasn't wanting to be in a relationship anymore, so I broke up with her.
Yeah.
The next prompt is, I never fully trusted my ex when we were together. Make your split decisions in 3, 2.
Full Nelson, you ain't hear what little baby say? They just keep on calling. She want me to pull up. As soon as I get that walk in, I'ma put in a full Nelson. Y'all know that one? Come on, man. Put in a full Nelson.
2,
man.
1. All right, everybody, go ahead and turn around.
What was the question? I never fully trusted my ex when we were together. Damn.
So, Ray, you never fully trusted Mia when you were together.
So the second time that we did it, it was poly, and it started off with me being a secret to one of her other partners. So I didn't know that I existed, and then once found out that I existed, didn't know why I was in Mia's life, i.e. we were dating. So it just made me
So sorry, I have to speak on this. Jarrell says, few months ago, Dior was jacking Lil Baby I. He just makes safe trap music. That song I just rapped is old as shit. That's my dog. That's my dog. So I'm talking about a song called from my. That's my dog for sure. That my dog. That's when Lil Baby was that nigga. Right? That's when Lil Baby was that nigga. Feel me? That's when I was jacking Lil Baby. Oh, this nigga crazy. So it's not like this a new song. Okay then. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah. Okay.
feel like anyone that she brought around, I didn't fully trust that they knew who I was and why I was around.
No, Jarrell.
For whatever reason, Mia felt like she couldn't tell this person about me.
Mia, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fair. I mean, it was kind of a weird situation because they had kind of like asked not to be privy to those things, and we were poly at the time. That was like her kind of preference with things, so I just like didn't bring it up.
But I was like your main, so it wasn't like we were just hooking up. You were like literally my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she was the side.
She
You know what I'm
owning
saying?
this
Not to
girl.
like break down polyamorous relationships like that, but like
I
you
could
were
never
my
be
girlfriend,
poly,
like
no.
I was your partner, and
Yeah.
then she was just someone that was a branch of other
I
relationships.
ain't got that much energy.
But
I ain't
did
got
this
that
other
much, I ain't got
person-
that much cock. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up with you niggas. I ain't got that much cock. I can't be like once I can't be trying to please, like, you know what I'm saying, two at the same time. Like, I'ma just like once I get my shit off and there's two, like, I'm out of there. Like, y'all gonna have to do each other because I'm about to go lay down. I ain't gonna lie. Like, once my shit get off, you know what I'm saying? 3-nut quota, exactly. Like, once that I'm only getting that motherfucker off once and then I'm going to lay down. Feel me? So much to be specific. Listen, got to go play 2K. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to, once that motherfucker got, get up. Y'all go handle each other.
Know that.
I really have enough for my girl. Ever had a threesome? No, I haven't had no threesome. I ain't got, bro. Once that motherfucker go off, I'm in bed. I'm in bed. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 17, 18 no more, but that motherfucker stay hard after I get that nut off. Once I nut, that motherfucker going back down and chilling. It's like, bro, I'm out of there. We going down.
Take that to them.
Yes. Yeah, everyone knew. Like,
not everyone.
She knew you existed. She just didn't know like who you were because she didn't want to know. Like,
I don't know, man. It's
navigate
over.
that.
You don't even speak anymore, so it's chill, dude.
Yeah.
Wild card, no cap.
Luna, so you never.
I'm still young. I'm still young.
There.
In the beginning, it was, and then there was an incident where I was using his phone as a flashlight, and a girl texted him saying, "Come cuddle." And he swore that nothing sexual had happened to cause that, and whether I told myself I believed him or not, I just never could really come back from it.
Anything you want to say to that?
Yeah, so like that was out of the blue for me as well. That was my girl best friend at the time. But no, yeah, it was a random come cuddle, and she knew that I was with Luna, and like it was just like a
Dane said
thing
she was doing it on purpose
Yeah,
to try,
I think she was
so
doing
I
it
could
on
see it
purpose.
and get jealous to try and get at me.
So if you felt that way, then why was the trust gone though?
Oh no.
I
Oh no, that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's what
that was
Dane
my
was
story.
saying.
Oh, I see.
True story.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I feel like that could have been part of it, but I didn't know if that was the whole story.
How come you don't believe him when he says that?
Something probably happened there. I don't know. But even if it didn't, like the fact that someone had felt comfortable enough to text him that while she knew he was dating me still made me uncomfortable.
And I could see why her trust was gone. My trust for her would have been gone if the tables were turned, you know.
Hold on.
He playing that kind of well though. I can't lie. He kind of like doing his thing on that one. He's like, yeah, I wouldn't trust
Enjoying
myself
yourself?
either.
How about that subscribe button too while you're at it? Let's get back into it.
The next prompt is, I've recently cried thinking about my ex. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Y'all ever cried after a breakup? Or like cried like, yeah, just something. Y'all ever cried after a breakup? Something happened and you just like, even if you wasn't in that motherfucker, ooh, but like your eyes watered up. Your eye watering up, kind of crying. How long is this video? Damn, it's long as shit. Damn, I'm pausing a lot. Fuck no. Damn, this video long as a motherfucker.
We recently cried over Jen, huh?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not just one time. It was like multiple times since we playing the scenarios. It's like shattering, you know? Like, you had hopes and dreams of something that would, you know, be like the end, but it's not. And then, like, every time that I think about it, it's just like heartbreaking.
How about you?
Well, I all the time, so probably.
I
last week or
definitely
something.
probably had an
I don't
eye
know.
fill up.
We always try to talk about like getting back together because like we're like almost 30 now. Like we should have like a family and kids, or I mean like it's expected of me to have family and kids. But then I feel like there's so much things that are just broken and dented in our relationship that I don't think it'll go well, even though I want it to go well. So if I never like messed up in the past, or if I never like took him for granted, then we would probably still be together.
As y'all have like observed, I'm mostly like in the wrong in our relationship pretty much. I was really lazy and I could have done a lot of things differently. So whenever I think about how happy I was in our relationship and how I was really like not the best, makes me, you know, tear up, cry.
Respect.
How do you feel knowing that he's this emotional about this?
I feel bad, I guess. I mean, honestly, I feel neutral over it. I hate that he still gets upset about it, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
The next prompt is, I loved my ex more than they loved me. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Damn. That's not too bad, though. That's just obvious.
So mine, you loved Jen more than she loved you.
There were things that she did that showed me that she doesn't love me. She's like a word of affirmations kind of person, but even though the words say that, you know, she loves me, it doesn't show it. The disrespect.
No, real shit. I would have definitely had to lie, bro. I would have had to lie, bro. Nah, bro, real shit. I would have had to lie, bro. Real shit. They would have been like, yo, this nigga
mistrust. Yeah.
I mean, I thought I knew what love was. I thought I loved him, but of course, like if you love someone, you don't really go and do that. And I would say like now I feel like I appreciate and love him more. So roles have been reversed now, but before it was definitely him loving me a lot more.
Priscilla, you loved him more than he loved you during the relationship?
He initially pursued me, and then as we got more and more into it, I mean, he's the one who broke up with me, so obviously I loved him more. At that point, he was my forever. I never saw anybody else but him.
Like the one?
Yeah, he was just the one.
Victor, did you know that she felt that you were the one?
Yeah, she would say it all the time.
This nigga
No,
kinda
you know what?
player,
I
though.
learned
He kinda player.
something about myself in that relationship, and that was that I'm not that much of a relationship person. It was like tough to reconcile because while we were in it, it felt like this is such a good relationship. This is so solid. Like this is somebody that I should have in my life
Definitely
forever.
can get her again.
But it still wasn't like satisfying on the inside. Like I still didn't feel like I wanted to be in a relationship.
So you haven't been in a relationship since?
Since we broke up, I haven't dated anybody.
But no, he's definitely the kind of person where mid-conversation, he's like, I'm done with this conversation. And that's how I felt a long time about our relationship, that he just woke up and was like, yeah, I'm good about this. Now,
How did that feel when you discovered that? When you felt that from him, like, oh, he's done?
I remember specifically when I felt it. It was about 3 months before we broke up, because we went to the movies, and I went to hold his hand, and it was the first time he didn't hold it back. And I just instinctively knew that like something was off. And then 2 days after my birthday,
Oh man.
Ooh.
that's when he decided.
Luna,
Oh man.
Dane, you both say yes.
No, that's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work, bro. He that nigga a villain, real shit. Oh, that nigga ain't had no respect, like. Okay.
Yes, you both
That
loved
nigga
each other
good.
more. Dane, let's start with you.
You know, in a relationship, you're physical with your partner. You tell them that they're cute, amazing, and that you love them. You always reassure them how much they mean to you. And I never got any of that from Luna, which made me really
That is
like.
a lie. That is
Apparently
not
that's a lie,
true.
but that's how I felt, and it just like threw me off in our relationship for sure.
Tried to say positive things to you, but if you didn't hear them, that's.
What was it you didn't hear? Like
things that made me feel.
What's the most evil thing y'all done to a girl when I was a young nigga? I don't even want to speak on it.
Appreciated. They were important, you know.
And so, why do you say yes, Luna?
Actions speak louder than words. I feel like I made more sacrifices for our relationship, and I just don't I didn't feel like my energy was matched by Dane.
I think they both have like different love languages because I feel like you.
Hey, don't speak on our shit, cheater. Don't speak on our shit, gang. Don't. Y'all got a different situation. We don't need advice from you, all right?
Probably have words of affirmation, so you need that, and then
Oh,
so that's probably what she you thought she
For
was
sure.
lacking because that's how me and
I was
were
also gonna
too.
say that we both have different
Yeah.
perspectives of
Yeah.
love, and it's just
I'm
like
not
it
trying to get
doesn't
bit by
work
rats,
because we
Jarrell.
can't give each other what we each other need, you know.
I'm not trying to
You
get
like
bit
telling
by
me you
rats.
love me and I'm beautiful doesn't
and have to ride the subway
equate
all
to
night and
me
day,
asking
all right?
you for help in a certain area of our relationship and like over and over and over again.
I definitely feel like
You
I made
ignore what I'm
sacrifices that
saying.
went unnoticed in our relationship still, and you still don't even notice them.
What kind
Okay, like what?
Like moving all the way from Florida to live in Alabama so she could be closer to her family. And
You're the one who you wanted to move in together the most. You wanted to make that move initially.
I think you wanted to make the move the most, but I don't want to do this right now.
This is the place to do it. I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm the one who got the apartment. I went and worked, and I
didn't
found
go
him.
work at all or make any money or put in or contribute to any of that.
I know you did a lot, but I just felt like I did feel like I was doing more.
Did you feel like you were doing more?
I didn't feel like I was doing more. I felt like we were equally like striving for something.
felt like it was
I
equal.
feel like it was
Wolfing
equal
right
for
now,
a while there, but until I realized that she didn't feel the same way, and then I stopped trying as hard.
I see. Ray, you want to share your experience?
There was a period of time where I would literally bend over backwards for you and like run across all the seas to like make you happy, and I didn't feel any of that back. I like thinking about it right now, I can't.
But you felt the love.
Yeah, I
loved
felt like, I genuinely felt this was like fine.
Glad we settled that. The next prompt is, I made significant sacrifices in our relationship that went unnoticed and unappreciated. Make your split decision in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead
I
and
was nosy. I just didn't feel like hearing that. I just didn't feel like hearing that shit.
turn around.
I made significant sacrifices in our relationship that went unappreciated. Oh, I need to hear what Shorty has to say. Hold on.
Jennifer, what were some of those things that you did?
Like, he's just not really used to his parents telling him I love you and all that. So then I feel like the way that I cared about him, it was just very unnoticed because he didn't really read how I give love the same way. Like, you don't tell me that I'm pretty, or you don't tell me that you enjoy being with me. We hang out and I'll be like, oh my God, I really want to hang out with you. And he's like, we have been hanging out, but then we're just like in our room, like doing nothing. I just felt like he.
I'm starting to see this. She was no longer happy. This nigga wasn't doing enough because it's a high school relationship. You know what I'm saying? It was a high school relationship. That's all he knew. He felt like that. He got comfortable. That's what happened. He got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He see that she sees like different things in different relationships and shit like that, and he got comfortable. That nigga was like, oh, this will be my girl forever. I've been with her forever. Like, we'll always be together. This is just how it is. This is how it go. But she had bigger things in mind. Now, this does not mean go cheat on your nigga. Feel me? This don't mean go cheat on your nigga. But it just means either let the nigga know or leave that nigga. Break up with him. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold this nigga like this. But he just didn't know. And yes, no ass. It's very clear and obvious. It's nothing back there.
He didn't really care of how much love I gave him.
Hey, ladies, yes it does.
Our love languages are completely opposite. I grew up with like a household that, you know, them saying sorry to me is like, hey, you want to go eat kind of thing. So it's like never.
Nigga, shut your ass up, nigga.
Those words. So I'm not used to it. And so it's really hard. It's like she's speaking Spanish, I'm speaking Chinese, and we're trying to like, communicate. It's not easy. You know, I like at that time, like there's no way to recognize it. We weren't mature enough. We didn't know anything until now.
Dane, so you made significant sacrifices that you felt went.
How do girls like that, like, how do you how you sit on the toilet when you ain't even got no ass like that? It's kind of like sitting on your back, no?
Notice.
Most definitely, like just all of the love that I gave her, honestly, that I feel like it went unnoticed and unappreciated because like it was more materialistic from her end. I felt like I had to do more things in order for her to notice what I had to offer.
Yeah, but the question was like, what did you...
What? Sitting on their thighs. Got you. And it just kind of fall down. Got you. My apologies. Got you. I'm the only nigga that ever thought that. Y'all never thought like, how do people with no ass like that sit on the toilet?
As for a relationship that I didn't appreciate.
Me moving all the way from Florida just to come live with you in Alabama.
But that was something you told me you wanted to do.
Because you said you wanted me to do it, and I made that sacrifice to be away from my family so you could stay with yours. And it didn't mean anything to you.
It did, and that's why I tried so hard to keep everything we had going. And
I did too.
By that time, that's when our relationship definitely started to fail, and that's when I feel like you stopped caring as much. Maybe, I mean, you might have been depressed because you moved away, and I understand that. I get that, but
And you didn't bother to be there for me or ask me if I was okay at all.
I did all the
Man,
time.
This nigga emotional as shit, bro.
You didn't
No,
do it.
you were always just like nagging me to do things.
No, this nigga's a hoe. This nigga's a hoe, bro. I cannot lie. I'm glad she moved on. She looked better than this nigga anyway.
You felt like the move was a big enough sacrifice, was to show your love.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And like I put us on this really dope catering gig and I got us both these dope jobs.
Just because you moved to where I was doesn't mean you don't have to uphold your end of the relationship anymore.
And I still upheld my end of the relationship. You just stopped noticing me.
Okay, I don't want to get like into an argument, but
See, like that's every time I bring, like I could sit here and apologize for my parts in the relationship all day long and notice everything that I didn't like do for you. But anytime that I bring up like something I felt in the relationship, you say you don't want to argue and that I'm wrong and that I'm not. I didn't
say you're wrong.
You pretty much are.
No, this nigga is, he ain't on nothing, bro. You pretty much are. This nigga tweaking. She's like, I don't want to argue. I feel that. Let's not argue. Let's have a Yeah, nah. This nigga, he's in the wrong here.
You can say it without saying it.
I'm sorry.
Like, sorry,
I'm sorry you didn't
your
feel
picture
appreciated.
perfect.
Laughing in his face.
Okay.
Yeah, Luna, so like what specifically were like these, like the adult things that you wanted him to do that he wasn't doing?
It was simple things like, can you wash your clothes?
Oh.
Can you pick up after yourself? Can you, after you finish cooking, can you help clean up? But
it was like such a thing,
wasn't
like
even.
like I could like finish like a bowl of cereal and put the cereal bowl in the sink and just run to the bathroom real quick, 'cause you know it's hard to do things when you gotta use the bathroom. And she'd immediately be like, "You didn't wash your freaking dishes," and that just like
this
was
kind of
so,
stuff just
super
happened
annoying.
so many
It's just,
times.
like,
That's
such
by
a
the
quick
time
thing,
it was
like-
like, yeah, it was just I was over it.
I know the type of nigga he is, bro. I know the type of nigga he is, bro. I know the type of nigga he is. Like, he the type of nigga to go say, like, oh, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom, but then go do some other shit and lose track of his shit. Yeah, bro. Now, I know the type of... You're not running game on me with that, bro. Like, I got you. Like, I know the type of nigga you is, bro.
It was just always up to me to make sure that things got done. And I feel like that was unsaid in our relationship, but that was the way it was.
In your mind, that's the way it was.
So Ray, you made some significant sacrifices that you felt were unappreciated, unnoticed.
Yes. When we started dating, we lived like 45 minutes away from each other, and I would drive to you every weekend. You came to my apartment once to like 6 months we were together at that time. I flew from overseas to see you, spent like $2,300 or $2,300 on a plane ticket, and you felt like you were doing me a favor by not charging me rent for the month that I was staying with you, even though I just paid like over $2,000 to come see you.
No, I appreciate you for driving that much. Like, I'll admit I didn't like your apartment. I didn't like driving.
I think it's less about me doing it than how you're responding to me doing it.
Yeah,
like, I never felt appreciated.
And Mia, you're on yes as well. You also feel like you made significant sacrifices that
Day 42?
weren't appreciated?
I think like emotional
Shout out to you,
labor.
Keon, bro.
No, I
Emotional
don't.
labor?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I honestly cannot imagine a single sacrifice you made for our relationship. Is this about our intimacy?
Yeah.
That's not a sacrifice.
No,
dude.
but it is though, because it's like it was like either it's gonna happen your way or it's not gonna happen at all. Bottoming is like not.
They got the longest conversations too, boy.
Still together. Make your split
I wish me and my ex were still together.
decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Yeah.
You know, Dane, I'm a little surprised to see you on no after this conversation today.
Yeah, I know. I changed my mind today.
That nigga got reminded. He's like, if I'm with her, I gotta clean up after myself. Hell no.
Really?
Yeah. You know, just like coming out here with like my own intentions and like just realizing that I'm pretty like stupid for like thinking that me and her would ever have a chance again. And just the way, seeing that the way both of us interact together this whole trip just makes me not want to be together with her anymore.
Cool.
How do you feel?
Cool.
about that?
I agree. We just don't mesh well anymore. Yeah.
What you came here today hoping for what?
I came on this whole trip with Luna just to make her happy. Hopefully that like she would notice that I care enough to spend time with her and do stuff that she wants to do.
So that maybe you could get back together?
Yeah.
Alrighty, buddy.
But there's no happening with that, so I'm just like accepting it now and standing on no. Yeah.
You say yes, you want to get back together?
If there were a maybe, I would say maybe, but there's a lot to work on. We can relate to each and everyone's story a little bit. A lot of it is a lot about communication.
You right, infallible. I like that, man. I like that, bro.
I do something for her, she doesn't acknowledge
We
it.
should do
right? So I feel like whatever I'm doing is just worthless,
What do
right?
you do for me though that I don't acknowledge it? I feel like I always
We
acknowledge
should do
everything.
that.
I should have ended it, but I didn't know any better. And so we kind of dragged it on further than we should.
And if you could just get the
Type it in
love
the stream
languages right,
suggestion
you
for
think
me
you
so I
could
don't forget
be
though.
together?
Yeah. And the infidelity, yeah.
I think so because I feel like everyone here, like the reason why we're not together is because like everyone's communication is so different.
Yeah.
Like it's just so like prominent. You did love me. You just loved me in a way that I couldn't even like realize. And then I loved you, but then you didn't care about everything that I did verbally for you, like me wanting to know where your whereabouts. He thought I was nagging him the whole time. I'm like, no, I just want to know where you are. Like, just let me know so I can like just feel safe.
So you're both trying to change that to be back together?
I mean, I want to, but I don't know. I feel like you're not really ready for that conversation or something yet.
She was my best friend. She was my girlfriend, my best friend, and pretty much my family, but kind of shattered that. So it's kind of hard to rebuild.
Stream idea.
But you said yes, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's always room,
Chance.
you know? There's always room, but it's not gonna happen overnight kind of thing. I still need to work on myself.
The next prompt is, I believed we would spend the rest of our lives together. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. So Victor, you thought you would spend the rest of your life with Priscilla.
Yeah, in the beginning I did, yeah. It's like I was saying earlier, I learned
You should play 2 to 3 games in one stream, and it should be today. W stream idea.
over the course that we weren't quite compatible, but in the beginning I was like head over heels. I was completely in love. She said it herself. I pursued her, so just I don't know. Just couldn't get over myself, I guess.
Let me calm
I think
down.
it's
It's only
a,
6 minutes
from
left. I almost
the
skipped
moment
all
I
the
saw
way to the
him,
end.
like he literally took my breath away. And then when we got into a relationship, I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I've always wanted. Like this is the
nigga's standing
exact
on business,
relationship
though.
I've always dreamt of having. And we always had that honest communication. And he kept it through to the end because I said, you know, just always be honest with me. And he was when he said that this wasn't something that he wanted to do or be in anymore. So he's still one of my best friends, and I will always have love for him. I'm not in love with him anymore, but that love I have for him will never cease.
Respect.
Mia, so you thought you were
But it became more clear that we weren't compatible living together, so it was obvious at that point.
I mean, yeah, of course, I thought we were gonna, spend the rest of our lives together. I don't really spend enough time with people unless that's like my goal.
I think relationships can still be important and not have to end in marriage or, lifelong companionship.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
The next prompt is, my ex has a quality that will be really hard to find in someone else. Make your split decision in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I want to see the end of this. This part. I'm ready to ask you in this studio right now, will you take me back? That's the last thing I want to see.
I'm ready
Do a
to ask you
backflip
in
all
this
straight.
studio right now, will you take me back? Okay, everyone, make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, go ahead and turn around. Some people are like relieved, like, oh, thank God. Not on camera, oh my God.
This whole trip, I kind of learned that both
Dated
of us
1
have
year, 8
grown into
months.
2 completely different people in the last 9 months.
Definitely on different paths, neither of them negative, just it makes it clear to why we broke up.
I think it was kind of eye-opening because I feel like everyone are exes here because they don't see eye to eye at all. And that was really the downfall
8
of
years.
everything with us too.
It's interesting to see how solid our friendship is, like all this time later. It's cool to just have all these questions kind of reaffirm it.
Well, that's all we had time for.
Well, that's tough. That's tough as shit, man.